Owning a private jet sounds like the ultimate flex, right? No TSA lines, no delays, no screaming babies in the row behind you. Just pure luxury, convenience, and the ability to fly whenever and wherever you want. But hold up. Before you start daydreaming about sipping champagne at 40,000 feet, let's talk about the ugly truth behind private jet ownership. Because the cost? It's insane. And the reality? It's not as glamorous as Instagram makes it look. If you're even remotely considering buying a jet, or just curious about how the ultra-rich travel, stick around. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why even billionaires hesitate before pulling the trigger on jet ownership. And if you're just here to see how much this insane lifestyle really costs, well, brace yourself. Also, if you're looking for the top Amazon deals on aviation gear or travel accessories, I've linked the best prices available today in the description. Now, let's get into it. First things first, the price tag. A brand new private jet can set you back anywhere from $3 million for a tiny light jet to over $75 million for a Gulfstream G700 or Bombardier Global 7500. But let's say you go for something mid-range, like a $20 million jet. Congrats, you now own an aircraft, but that's just the beginning of your financial nightmare. Because the purchase price? That's nothing compared to what it costs to keep this thing in the air. Fuel alone is a monster. Private jets burn through 200 to 500 gallons per hour, and with today's fuel prices, you're looking at around $5 to $7 per gallon. Do the math, and that's anywhere from $1,000 to $3,500 per hour just on fuel. And no, you can't just shop around for cheaper gas like you do for your car. The price is the price, and if you don't pay it, your jet doesn't fly. Next up, maintenance. This isn't like a car where you change the oil and maybe replace some brake pads. A single scheduled maintenance check on a private jet can cost upwards of $100,000, and major overhauls can go well beyond $1 million. Parts aren't just expensive, they take months to arrive. Need a new engine? That's another $5 to $10 million. And trust me, if something breaks mid-flight, you better hope you're near a well-equipped airport because repairing a jet in a random location is a logistical nightmare. Oh, and let's talk about storage and crew. You can't just park your jet in your driveway. You'll need to rent hangar space, which can cost anywhere from $50,000 to $500,000 per year, depending on where you're based. Then, there's your crew. Pilots don't work for free, and experienced private jet pilots demand serious paychecks, anywhere from $150,000 to $300,000 per year per pilot. And you're going to need at least two. Add in flight attendants, maintenance staff, insurance, catering, and cleaning, and suddenly, owning a jet feels like running a business. Speaking of insurance, you better believe the premiums are brutal. Depending on your aircraft and experience level, you're looking at $30,000 to $500,000 per year in insurance costs. And even with that, if something goes wrong, you're still paying out of pocket for most issues. So, what's the alternative? Some rich folks opt for fractional ownership, where you pay for a slice of a jet instead of the whole thing. Think of it like a timeshare, but for private planes. NetJets, FlexJet, and other companies offer these services, but even then, it's still expensive. A fraction of a mid-range jet can cost hundreds of thousands per year, plus hourly flight fees. You still don't escape the insane costs. You just split them with other people. Now, let's talk about the real benefits of owning a jet, because despite the insane costs, people still do it. The biggest perk? Freedom. No more relying on commercial airlines, no delays, no missed connections. If you have a packed business schedule and need to be in 3 different cities in one day, a private jet is the only way to do it. It's also a massive security advantage. No dealing with the chaos of public airports, no risk of commercial flight cancellations, and full control over who you fly with. But here's the thing. Unless you're flying at least 200 to 300 hours per year, a private jet is a financial black hole. If you fly less than that, chartering or fractional ownership makes way more sense. For example, a short-range private jet charter can cost anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000 per hour, depending on the aircraft. Expensive? Absolutely. But still far cheaper than owning one outright. So what's the final verdict? Unless you're a billionaire or an ultra-high net worth individual with constant travel needs, owning a private jet is a financial disaster. It's a never-ending money pit that requires millions in upkeep, endless logistical headaches, and massive operational costs. That's why so many people who buy jets end up selling them within a few years, because they realize that the fantasy of private jet ownership is nothing like the reality. But if you're dead set on private air travel, there's good news. The charter market is booming, and there are more affordable private flight options than ever. If you're looking for the best aviation gear or top-rated travel accessories at Amazon's best prices today, check out the links in the description. I've got the best deals listed there. Now, let me know in the comments, if you had the money, would you buy a private jet, or would you stick to chartering? I want to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe for more real talk on the tech and luxury industry, and I'll catch you in the next one.